Things got spicy in Churchill Square for Rodeo Week.
It's a 10-day celebration throughout Edmonton where there's a lot of activity outside of North End.
6:30 Ched is back as anonymous.
Beginning on November the 16th, we're open to the public right through till Christmas.
Faster water flow in the Mill Creek Ravine causes questioning from residents.
Erosion. The water quality ones include oil and grit separators.
Hello and welcome to Second Edition News. Good news if you're a student struggling to pay your bills.
The federal government is giving students a bit of a break when it comes to paying back their student loans. Students who take out a student loan now don't have to repay the money until they are making $25,000 or more a year. This was welcome news for NAIT student Brianna Gilroy, who will be graduating soon as a personal trainer.
And living with all your expenses and paying off all your stuff and not making that much money is so stressful. So being able to wait until you have over $25,000 a year income, it gives you a little bit bigger of a grace period, and it's so much easier for people and for life after you graduate.
The program went into effect November 1st and applies to anyone trying to pay back a student loan.
The City of Edmonton is working with the residents to help determine the future of the Mill Creek Ravine. Due to an increase in storms and household runoff, the creek is flowing faster. The city held a public meeting to inform and get feedback about ways to help prevent erosion and improve the water quality of the ravine.
There's a couple of them that address water quality and one that's really focused on erosion. The water quality ones include oil and grit separators throughout the industrial and residential areas that flow into Mill Creek.
There are also proposed ponds, wetlands, flow diversion around the creek, and stormwater retention ditches to help combat the erosion and improve the water quality. There was about 80 people that attended the meeting.
A tasty start to Rodeo Week in Edmonton.
Great. It's great. Not too spicy.
Hundreds of people brought their appetite to Churchill Square for the annual chili cook-off. The event showcases restaurants from all around the city and allows them to compete with their best chili recipe, and it kicks off Farm Fair International and CFR in Edmonton.
What Rodeo Week is, it's a 10-day celebration throughout Edmonton where there's a lot of activity outside of North End itself. So we have a bunch of family-friendly events, a bunch of bar events, live music, and a lot of Western food in our city. And it's a celebration of Western culture.
Rodeo Week wraps up on Sunday.
NAIT's culinary team had the winning ingredients for the IKA Culinary Olympics in Germany. The team returned with 5 medals, 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze. The team consists of culinary arts students and instructors who compete around the world. They were given tasks like preparing a 5-course meal and 4 appetizers. This year it included 18 kitchens and 2,000 chefs from 50 countries who prepared more than 7,000 meals.
It was really good. It was a really good experience. It was really fun. You know, you're competing with your fellow teammates who are like really good friends now. You have really good coaches who really help out a lot. Really good.
The next Culinary Olympics will be in 2020, where NAIT will hope to bring home some hardware once again.
Santa will soon be in the malls, listening to every small child's wish for a Christmas toy. But thanks to 6:30 Ched, Santa's anonymous, anyone can be Santa. The excitement is building at Santa's Depot, with preparations underway for this holiday season. Volunteers are about to unwrap the magic once again.
Beginning on November the 16th, we're open to the public right through till Christmas, and volunteers are required to help us pick the toys up from their donation locations, to sort them, to put batteries in them, to prepare them for our individual children, and then to package them for the specific families.
Before I came to the warehouse, I delivered toys, and some of the little kids bring a tear to your eye. It's a very good thing.
For more information on volunteering, go to santasanonymous.ca.
A truly awesome adventure is ahead for some students who want to spend 10 days in Costa Rica.
Thank you for your interest in this volunteer opportunity.
Students are able to join the group through NAITSA, where they can fundraise for their trip along with other interested students. The total cost of the trip is $2,600, but NAITSA says that whole cost can easily be covered through fundraising.
volunteer opportunity to help students fundraise, get together, and develop their interpersonal skills and leadership skills, teamwork skills. And at the end of the day, they fundraise the money to go to Costa Rica and help sea turtles, basically.
They are planning to fill all 20 open spots for the trip, which takes place in April of 2017. Those turtles were so cute. I think I'm gonna have to go watch some videos of them later.
While you're watching videos of turtles, I'll be catching up on sports. Nick, what do you have for us?
Well, I can't say I blame you there, Kyle, but why don't we take a closer look at the world of sports? Now, the men's volleyball team is looking to exact some revenge against the league-leading KC Keanu Huskies. After dropping their earlier meeting against them 3-1, Ooks are currently in third place in the ACAC and looking to move up in the ranks. Game's getting underway and Ooks are giving KC a run for their money as they go back and forth with the lead. KC's managing to pull ahead, but Nate's starting to rebound, tightening the gap up. Right as they start their comeback though, the Huskies close the door, taking the set at 25-23. Ooks start in the second half strong, taking the early lead, but the Huskies start to catch up with a big spike from Mike Archibald. Ooks still up 20-17 and still managing the lead, but however, the Huskies find a way to tie the game up at 23 apiece. 23. Ooks capitalizing on a Huskies fault and get a big block from Oliver McSwain that propels the Ooks to a set victory, winning it 25-23. Game's tied at 1 set apiece. As the third set begins, Huskies start to show just why they're first in the league, getting off to a 12-6 lead. The Ooks, however, try to kickstart the upset, bringing the game back into reach, but simply can't get close enough as they drop this set 25-20. Starting the next set, Ooks come out strong, recovering spikes and battling back against the Huskies until they tie the game up at 11. This is a must-win set as Nate tries to add pressure, but KC just refuses to give up the lead, winning their third and final set 25-22 after a huge spike from Dustin DeLorme. The Huskies staying cozy at the top of the league as the Ooks drop this game 3-1. Nate will be looking for a bounce-back win on this Friday against the King's University Eagles. The Edmonton Eskimos and Calgary Stampeders might just be battling each other in the Grey Cup finals. That might seem crazy, but looking at how this season's panning out might not be so bizarre. The Green and Gold are headed east to face off against the Hamilton Tiger Cats in the semifinals this Sunday at 11 a.m., and Edmonton is getting ready to cheer them on. Eskimo fans met Tuesday at Churchill Square to support the team, grab some free merch, and also sign a 15-foot banner, writing messages to inspire our Eskies to a victory away from home. The Eskimos are coming off a big win last week against Toronto and will be likely looking at Mike Riley and CFL Player of the Week Brandon Zystra to lead the team. We're going to switch over gears here quickly and look at the men's hockey team who are looking to get back on their winning streak. Ooks are on home ice as Concordia Thunder came to play. Game getting underway and man did the Ooks look dominant. Keeping the puck in Concordia territory, Chase Elson picks up the loose puck, passes over to Tanner Dunkel, who's going to bury his 12th of the season. Ooks up 1-0. Later in the first with a defensive zone face-off win, breaking into Thunder territory, and after a couple of nifty passes between Wyatt Noski and Keenan Bailey, Bailey gets a partial and buries it past Tanner McCorriston. Tensions are starting to tear up as the Ooks get out of the first, leading 2-0. Coming into the second, Ooks are leading shots 16-7, but captain Colin Minardi picks up the loose puck and capitalizes on the opportunity, ripping one past Brendan Jemson. Ooks still up by 1. Minutes later, Devin McAndrews takes a boarding call and puts Concordia on the man advantage. Wyatt Noski puts some pressure on the net and gets a pass out to Cameron Brzezinski, who's going to fire it past McCorriston. Ooks back up by 2, and they're keeping the puck in Concordia territory. Trace Elson fakes the shot at the point and dishes over to Jordan Apt, who rips home the one-timer. Ooks head into the third, leading 4-1. Start of the period, shots are 29-15, and Ooks aren't going to take any chances, playing a defensive third. Jensen shuts down the door on Concordia's hopes of a comeback as the Ooks leave with a comfy 4-1 victory, putting them into second place in the ACAC. And that is your quick look for sports.
Thanks for that, Nick. I sure hope the Eskimos pull through this season.
I think they can do it this year. Thanks for joining us for Second Edition News.
Welcome to Cooking with Ernest. I'm Jennifer Ray, your host, and this is Chef Ben Weeks. Hamburg, Germany was known for its quality of beef and for how they made it, which was spiced and diced. And that was the first hamburger patty.
That's 100% correct. And today we're actually going to be making some hamburgers, my favorite food.
And why is it your favorite food?
Well, the thing I like most about hamburgers is they're so versatile. You can do so many things with them. Pretty much add anything and they'll still turn out great.
Awesome.
So today I'm going to be adding just a little bit of back bacon here. I have some freshly chopped parsley.
And why the back bacon?
Just adds a little bit of kick, you know, just a little bit of some smokiness and pig's good.
Pig's good, yeah.
Got a little bit of garlic here.
Okay.
So that.
And I understand that you use yellow onion?
I do use yellow onion just because it is a little bit stronger than the white onion.
Ah,
Yeah.
so a little more flavor going in there.
Exactly, 100%. I've got a little bit of green onion here.
Okay. And what is actually the meat that you're using today?
This is just pure ground beef.
Ah.
Just beef, yeah.
And what do you say to those people who mix the beef with pork in that?
I think it's a fantastic idea.
Okay.
Usually I do pork with mine, but unfortunately I couldn't find any.
Right, but the back bacon is going to add the moisture as well, I see.
100%, yep.
Okay.
Now I just added some applewood cheddar cheese, some carrots for a little bit of sweetness.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'll get a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of salty,
And what else do you have there?
a little bit of tomatoes, onions, and of course our egg.
And then what kind of eggs do you use? Some people use fancy eggs.
This is just your regular run-of-the-mill kind of egg.
Okay.
And the thing about hamburgers is you don't want to press them too much. The more you press them, the harder the meat's going to be, and you're going to get a tougher burger.
And you're just forming them with your hands, nothing special?
Nothing special, yep. Throw it right in the pan.
And you've got that oil hot, I see.
You want to have it to a medium high heat, yep.
Okay.
And then all we're going to do is brown the outside,
Okay.
and then throw it in the oven at about 400 for about 15 minutes, or till about 165 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, if you'd like to learn about this recipe and more, check out natenewswatch.ca under the second edition tab. I'm Jennifer, this is Chef Ben. Thanks for joining us.